Afternoon, everybody. Time for a cold one. No beer. I had enough beer last night. I thought I would do a little afternoon vlogging here on Sunday, the 20th of July, 2025, down here in Las Vegas. And what a trip this has been. I always like to get the bad news out of the way first. You know, every time you lay plans in, yeah, sometimes things work out. A lot of times they don't. So I probably didn't make the most judicious use of my time down here, but especially when it came to hanging out and things. But we're going to put some of that in the good category. But the main thing was, I feel on the trip that I wanted to accomplish setting up live streaming in the church, and I really wasn't able to do that because, well, the technical challenges were a lot more than I was able to overcome. The main one being sound and also the quality of Wi-Fi. In order to live stream this versus recording, which I'm doing now, recording, you need to have a much more robust connection, a very solid, strong, very powerful Wi-Fi to be able to carry all of the bits of sound and video, especially if you want that to be in a high definition or ultra high, that 1080 resolution. Yeah, it's going to take bandwidth and it's going to take carrying capacity. And yesterday, when I thought I had everything aligned, and not yesterday, but the day before, thought I had everything aligned and pretty good, I got on the organ and started playing and did a test broadcast. And boy, you talk about sounding crunchy and statically and jerking and pausing audio and all that. No, wasn't meant to be. So I was able to return that gear to the Amazon drop-off here in town and then drop another piece of gear at the Plaza Hotel. Imagine double parking on Main Street in front of the Plaza and just running in. Now, running in meant going through the whole casino, getting onto the elevator up to the third floor, waiting for the guy to take the package to be returned. What a trip. Poor choices, yes. My name is Rosie. Poor choices. Anyway, I returned all the gear, and now I know that I need to hardwire this setup to have the quality that is demanded. And there's no sense undertaking anything unless you're going to undertake it the right way, and that is exactly what I'm going to do. So no harm, no foul, just some wasted time. On the plus side, I was able to refamiliarize myself with the Open Broadcast Studio software, which it's quite a learning curve if you've never used that before. And I used it years ago, and I found it very difficult to use. And although I was able to use it successfully, because you can integrate videos, media, others, all kinds of sources, but you really have to know what you're doing, and the learning curve is very steep on that. And because it's a tech geek open software system, it's populated by tech geeks that, well, you're not going to know what the hell they're talking. Anytime they say C.command, carrot, blah, 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 I'm just like, a carrot? Well, I don't have any carrots with me. Anyway, I was able to get that working pretty good because, well, honestly, they've made some changes over the years that have made that easier to use. So thankfully, that's not going to be the issue going forward for sure. It's the Headbangers Ball here today. It's just like it's non-stop down at this place. Anyway, so that's, wish I had done a little better on that. Some of the things that went well, the new cooler that I bought for the phone seems to be a more robust cooler, and let me tell you, I really the hell needed it here with the temperatures that we had. It's not so much the temperatures, because people say, Rosie, you were live streaming at 122, 123 degree air temperature and 135 degree ground temperature. Yeah, but you know, I was trying to keep the phone out of the sun, and I think that's the key. It's not so much the temperature, it's when the sunlight hits that phone and you add that to the internal heat that's being generated through the processor, which is not only recording and video and capturing it, it also has to worry about broadcasting that up to a tower. That's a lot to ask a processor to do. It's a lot to ask a 6-year-old phone to do. But it continues to go pretty well. So I did find out that one of my battery packs was using too much power too quickly, and it was losing a lot of heat to the cords itself. And I think it's probably the one that I dropped a while ago. You can see that corner's kind of busted out on it. So there's a good chance that I created some kind of internal short, because what the heck, the battery was only lasting about 2 hours for running the cooler. And as you guys know, I do 6 hours, 7 hours stream. So, yeah, no bueno. No good. So I'm going to have to drop back and punt. But I think that you would agree that the live streams were tremendous that we had, right up and including last night when we had all this lunacy here. It was like Saturday night going wild at the downtowner with a couple guys fighting, guy fighting it with his boyfriend or whatever, and just, you know, Susie, psychologist, getting involved. I mean, it was, if you didn't see it last night, you're probably one of the few people that hasn't. Oh, the live streaming was outstanding. Oh, this trip, the people watching was great. We were even able to get in a Black Widow hunt, which was a lot of fun, and that did not disappoint with some juicy Black Widows. Like, Rosie, you're such an idiot, right? Why are you so obsessed with Black Widows? I like that shiny, high gloss finish on them, and how badass they are. I'm a dick, right? I mean, I am a dick. I didn't really record any videos at the church. I was able to straighten out the signboard outside, spray paint the door that had been bashed in with the plywood, paint that black so it didn't look so unsightly. I was also able to use the truck to move a lot of things, washing machines, dryer, refrigerator, pianos. Hello, what am I, a mover? What am I, a young buck spring chicken? And all that. I didn't really think that was much worth showing on there, but emptying out the warehouses in anticipation of demolition in the planned building of the parish hall. The big issue now is the city and what they're going to finally require in the way of changes or anything like that, because this thing's been in the planning stage and drafting stage for 4 years. So yeah, it's getting a little long in the tooth. It had to go out for a rebuild, and of course with inflation, yeah, the cost went up. The cost went up a bit on that. Nothing we can really do about it in that regard. But I am going to put a link here. I did not do a video about the food, but the food needs are very, feeding 100 to 200 people a day on that wretched heat. And I want to thank MR and some of the other people that just continuously donate and are supportive. I'll put the link on to the Amazon. If you can help out, that's a wonderful thing. If you want to arrange direct contribution of things like spaghetti noodles or rice through Walmart, you're certainly free to do that with deliveries. It's been a mission for 21 years, well over 500,000 meals served, and something I was happy to be a part of every single weekday here. helping out and doing what I could in that regard. I did not get to go shooting. There's always next time. There's so many hours in the day. There were some plans that I had that didn't quite work out, especially over the last couple of days. But it was good to see Mr. Z, and really, wait till you see Mary Ellen, and especially Mary Ellen. You're going to think Mary Ellen's like a Rosie Jr. out there, running around. She is so much fun to be with, and Sam. I have videos coming up. When I came into town, I stopped at a blown out hotel that's just being ravaged by vandalism and stuff. I got that video coming up here. It'll be coming up tomorrow. Will be the baseball game. We're all the way back to July 6th, okay? I've edited that and uploaded it, and it is fun, and it is great. First professional ball game I've been to in a long, we're talking about decades, and it was a blast. Including Texas Roadhouse, we had Bobby along, the usual hijinks. I think that you will enjoy it immensely. I had to really work to keep Bobby out of the sun. It was very difficult. We had seats that were on the sunny side, but I managed to get Bobby into a seat, and then about 15 minutes before game time, we went down to the seats, and mercifully the sun went behind the sign really in the first inning or so we were pretty good from that on out, and Bobby did great. I thought he was going to have maybe difficulty going up. He was the fastest one up the steps. Right. Yeah, I got a lot of sun this trip too, for sure. You come down to Vegas in July and you stand out every morning from 9 to 10 in the sun. Yes, you will get plenty of sun on you, and then throw on a few live streams on top of that. Yeah. No, please don't join my stream. Thank you. So I have the abandoned hotel that I thought I would be able to creep around a little bit. I got nailed. All right, you know me. I'm going to try it, but I got nailed. I have the Mr. Z and I went to Winnie and Ethel's restaurant. That review will be coming up, a new place. Thank you, Amanda Hug and Kiss, for recommending that. Much appreciate that. In addition, with Mary Ellen and Sam, Ellis Island, one of the most incredible deals I have ever seen here in Las Vegas, and you're going to see it. You judge for yourself if this is just not mind-blowing, what was thrown down. And then we were able to walk around and go into the Cromwell and Lisa Vanderpump's place there, which was off the hook. She, of course, of reality TV, The Real Housewives, and then walking around the Flamingo a bit, and just had such a good time. I cannot wait to come back and have some more adventures with them. I thought I might be able to get one more shot in here this trip, and even the best laid plans, right, just still can go to shit once in a while. But that's going to be good. So, yeah, anything else I got coming up? I think I did another, I think I'm going to do another video review. So there'll be plenty of content. I need to take a break. I have so much video content I'm going to be putting up in the next couple days. You won't miss a thing. You'll get your usual dose of Rosie if you can stand it every day. On some of the adventures that we did here. You're going to enjoy the hell out of them. I may go live. It'll be on the Rosie Murphy channel, the B channel. If you're not subscribed, we picked up a lot of new subscribers here while I was down there. Had a lot of tremendous live streams. Glad to have you guys along. Check out the Rosie Murphy channel too. Do any live streams, it'll be on that channel. We've done some before. We walked around a little bit down in Inglewood, Hawthorne. I may very well do that again. But I'm going to relax and spend time with family. As you know, my daughter and her husband, Air Force, Space Force, are being transferred to the Pentagon to continue their work at the end of August. It's a chance to spend some time with my grandson and them and my other wonderful daughter and have a good time down there. I'm really looking forward to that. So you're not going to be missing any content. I have finished the book. The only thing that remains to be done is the bibliography. That's it. Did a little bit of a rewrite on the introduction. 716 pages. Yeah, it's a barn burner. 85 foot. It's been a 2.75 year labor of love, and it's reading very smooth. I will attempt over the next 2 months to obtain a literary agent. They said to me, you got a better chance of having snow in July in Vegas than obtaining an agent. I thought, okay, all right. Self-publishing has been very good to me anyway, with the publication of my street metal detecting now, and it's well into its third year here. That's doing real good. I don't really care. I'm not going to waste that much time on it, but I think it's a story. I think it's a writing that needs to be properly put together, probably through some final professional editing and all that. But what that's going to do is free up a lot of time. When I get home, yeah, I have my surgery coming up. My right hand, August 7th. I know you guys won't let me forget. And I need to get the rancho into order. Really. I have an idea maybe Blackbird's been doing a lot of cleanup work as like a welcome home surprise. Maybe that's wishful thinking, I don't know, but I'm looking forward to being back on the rancho this coming Friday evening. I will have a good solid 2 weeks or so to really get things in order. Cut the grass, work on the sprinkler system, just make sure everything's going good. I'm glad I didn't grow tomatoes and things. See, I'm not really, yeah, it's nice to have, but I still got plenty of canned sauce and peaches, so it's okay. I got a lot of things that I got to get organized before fall comes. And we're coming up to August, my favorite month of the year, as you guys know. Now, I have a lot more free time on my hands. Before I was dedicating all of my downtime to writing, editing, rewriting, and I probably rewrote this thing about 20 times. Okay. And just fashioned it, chiseled it like a sculpture, just trying to get it right. Now I'm going to have a lot of time freed up for some adventures, some recorded adventures and things like that. So we're going to be kind of reverting to the old format where we're going to be increasing the metal detecting dramatically. We're going to be doing more vintage audio videos and restorations. I'm going to be selling some of those units, and we're going to be doing some more projects around the rancho. And I want to try to do some rock crabbing when I get back before I have to worry about this time. It feels good enough that, it was impossible to hold a rod, but I use throw traps and things like that. And the big Dungeness season is over. I did pretty good this year. Yeah, it's going to be exciting to have a lot less people around. People don't really care about red rock crabs, but to me, they're pretty good, and it's a chance to get out into nature that I love. I hate that stuff. Anyway, guys, I guess I've run my mouth enough down here tonight, so I will probably see you live at least one time. We might do some little street streaming down in LA or whatever. I'm planning to cook a lot for them, so we shall see. So in the meantime, thank you to all of you new people that have joined the channel, all the wonderful regular people, my moderator Shimei, especially Ronnie, has put in the time with me to keep the chats good, and it's very demanding. when you have up to 600, 700 people on a stream, yeah, it can get a little crazy. Some people have some objections to some of the things, but hey, it's 2025, and we do the very best that we can. All in all, I would say this trip was a strong B plus. In terms of content, it's A plus plus plus. I get a better shot. I get another crack at it in September down here. So thank you once again. The link is in there. If you can help out on food donations, please let me know. Don't let me know. Just click the link below. And thank you to those of you who regularly donated and sent in donations too. Father is very, very, very appreciative of that. With that, I will say sayonara to everybody. I will see you down the road. Thumbs up are appreciated. Take a minute to like up this stream. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe and hit that bell for all notifications from lovely, hot Las Vegas. Thanks, everybody.